So let's take a look at a human foot, which is completely incredibly amazing. Right? 26 bones make up your foot. And if you think about the way that we evolved as a species to walk on 2 feet, this is really the foundation that let us do a whole lot of other things in our evolutionary path. So, a couple things to pay attention to. The first is the ankle bones. Okay, that's your tibia, and you'll see that your tibia is a dome shape. Let's see if we can fade the others. Okay, so your tibia is a dome shape, and that is your talus, which is the bone that is the opposite of the dome shape. So you can see your ankle kind of rocks on this forward and backwards, kind of like a rocking horse. Okay, it is designed to move within a full range of motion that as a sitting society right now, we don't do a whole lot of full range of motion of our ankle. We can, we just don't. You can see then that that ankle bone connects to another little one down here called your calcaneus, and that's what makes up your heel, that bony part of your heel. That's what your Achilles tendon attaches to. And then your calcaneus, and let's look at it from below here, then attaches to a handful of bones. There's a bone called your navicular, there's a bone called your cuboid. These are your cuneiform bones. And those couple make up that kind of 4-foot area. And then you have these longer ones, which are your metatarsals, which are the long part of your foot. And then those all join at these phalanxes. I don't know what the plural of phalanx is. But you have these phalanx bones, and then there's a proximal one, which means just closer to the rest of your body, and a distal one, which means further away. Okay, so you have all of these little joints, and remember that a joint is just where two bones meet each other. And that's just the bones of your foot. If we add in some ligaments, let's see. Let's add in some ligaments. Right, let's add in the ligaments of your ankle first. Right, when people get a lateral ankle sprain, which is where their foot turns inwards, a lot of basketball players will have lateral ankle sprains in their days. Usually, these are the ligaments involved. So this anterior tibiofibular ligament, let's see, we can fade the others. That's usually the one that gets pulled or torn. There's a couple other ones when you get like a high ankle sprain. That's one of the structures that can be damaged. This is another one that can be damaged. So a lot of ligaments that go on inside of your foot and your ankle. Okay, then let's get rid of those and let's add in some muscles. Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. I get really nerdy about this stuff. Okay, let's look at it from underneath. Okay, now you can appreciate the creatures that we evolved from. Look at all these little tiny muscles inside your foot that are designed to help your toes move and your feet move and all of the phases of our gait. Okay? Dozens of them. I'd have to look up exactly how many. Okay? But let's see if this will show us. You have a muscle that does that to your big toe that's attached to your other toes. Tell me this is not the coolest thing in the whole wide world. Okay? Let's add in some more. Okay? So now we have these guys. Let's see if we can get their motion. These guys that flex your toes. Okay, and then not shown on here, and let me see if I can show it, is your plantar fascia. Okay, and your plantar fascia is this structure we call an aponeurosis, which is just a long band of tissue. Okay, but you can see how that is just incredibly intricately connected to everything. So the foot's a tricky structure because there's so many things involved in it. I always say it's like a fish tank. Or like if one fish is sick or upset in a fish tank, if it's a really big fish tank, uh, it doesn't necessarily affect all the other fish and all the other structures. In the foot, like if you have one thing that's mad or upset, because it's a lot of anatomy and a lot of structures in a tiny space, it's easy to upset a lot of other things too. So I love the foot. If it wasn't covered in skin, I would probably be a podiatrist. But your foot is incredibly strong and powerful and capable, and that's the anatomy of it. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. I appreciate you. Thank you for your time and your attention. Keep moving and keep getting better every day.